This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And our State Farm starting lineups. Here's a look. First, for the Raptors. Bogue's out there with Tracy McGrady. We've got Davis. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And there's Carter. And it's Oakley in at the power forward position. And for the Heat, Hardaway is out there with Bottoms. They've got Mourning. What a tremendous talent. Getting ready for his first NBA appearance. And there's Bottoms, and it's Brown in at the 4 slot. Now here is Carter. Defense right on him. Good. Carter's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Raptors.
Well, you think about Vince Carter, in his day, just a real superstar in Toronto, and he gave us maybe the greatest dunk contest performance of all time back in 2000. But those days are behind him. Still a very capable player, but not a highlight reel guy each and every night. Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. And ultimately, the NBA games are generally close. So 2-3 extra possessions in a game could turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor. And guys, and you've seen it over the years, one thing about it with the aging former stars like Vince Carter, you've got to try to watch how they operate. Every so often, when the knees are feeling good, they're capable of those throwback performances, but they're not quite as often seen with that type of explosiveness.
Hardaway kicks to Brown. Kicks it to Mourning. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the middle. Here's Brown. Gets it to go. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there are so many areas where the Heat dominated their competition last year, so it was no surprise that they were able to control their division opponents in the Southeast. But, it's not an easy division with teams like Orlando and Atlanta, but still Miami was able to really control the action.
An open lane right there, pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Guys, no question, his focus in preparing for this game is trying to find a way to overcome a very solid defensive unit. He said it won't be easy, but at the same time, this is why we play the game, to go up against great competition and see where we stand when the final buzzer sounds. Kevin, we will see as well.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse, just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
Yeah, that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end, but then power on the end.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McGrady passes to Bogues. Back to McGrady. Right side Oakley. Raptors moving the ball around. And Vince Carter with the slam.
When he goes hard to the rim like that, the defender should just save their energy and let him go.
Well, he was nearly able to get there, just a step slow.
I think he was lucky he didn't get all the way there. I mean, he may have gotten... Oh, look out!
Oh, wow.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Mourning. And the shot is good. Mourning's got 6.
Creating that kind of shot in close is really your primary objective every possession.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Allen Iverson's checked in for the Heat. And Toronto also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Bose. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Hardaway against Curry. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
.104 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And here we go. Shot's good by Oakley.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Curry dishes to Oakley. Down goes the slam.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
Offensive rebound. Marley. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
McGrady kicks to Oakley. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And a new group in for the Heat. Thorpe, he checked in for Mourning. Smooth comes in for Brown. Bottoms, he's checked in for Bottoms. And Anthony Carter subbed in for Hardaway. Tries to save it. And here's Marley. He dishes it to Carter. Over Curry. Count it from 12. Carter's got his first points in this one.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.